Hello everyone. So I wanted to, play this off stream. So just for YouTube content. I'm playing some Affinity. So this the Doomwake's Bliss has been doing pretty good with it, and I've been liking it. I tried. It didn't do so good, but I also was like played against three Yagmos, like three Yagmos, one Titan deck. So I just wanted to give it another try. I only made one change to the deck list to what Doomwake was playing, which is I added the Spire of Industry instead of the third Treasure Vault. The reason is I feel the deck was kind of short on black sources for Fontaine. I know Saga can get a Splendid Drum, but you really want to be casting Flood Fontaine as early as possible, and it really is detrimental to your win rate, I think, to just hold up two Fountains in hand that you cannot cast. So there were many times where I had, like, let's say, two Thought Monitors and I could only cast one, and, I could do nothing else with my mana that turn, and it just got a bit clunky. So I thought, why not just try one Spire of Industry? I don't want to play 4 Glimmer Voids because then you can get Omega blown out. But the rest of the deck is the same. So the idea is here you play a bunch of 0-drops with Springleaf Drum, which is a basic Affinity build, and you also play Blood Fountain. Blood Fountain, you need to think about it as a double Rampant Growth. Basically, Blood Fountain gives you 2 artifacts for 1 mana, and that means that all your Affinity cards, which is Frogmite, Sojourner's Companion, Thought Monitor, and Thoughtcast, become, of course, better, right? Like, basically, you ramp them by 2. So it's the same with the Dark Citadel Treasure Vault, also ramps by 2, also Sinner Ram. So we have a lot of ramp in this deck, which gets us to our Affinity payoffs, which either draw us cards that puts bot into play, and then to round that up, we kill people with Cranial Plane and Nettle Cyst. That's kind of the basic plan here. We have a few targets for the Saga, and or the Saga as well. This tells that I was really thinking it could be Karn Cyanoversa. And, honestly, we're not going to side in so much. I love Karn Cyanoversa, so we're going to play Karn. It's one of my favorite cards. And then basically the point is you ramp with your let's say, with your artifacts to your payoffs, and your payoffs will find you either more ramp or more payoffs, or one of your, let's say, finishes, which is the Cranial Plane and Nettle Cyst or the Saga. Pretty simple, but pretty cool. Then on the sideboard, we're playing white for this. We're playing Dispatch. Also, one good reason I think to have the Spire of Industry. We're playing Metallic Rebukes for any combo, not really, maybe control decks, maybe those we just want to get under them. One Sogaland, one Pithing Needle for the graveyard decks, and the combo decks or whatever activated ability decks. Karn Cyanoversa, as I said, really cool card, I guess. I mean, basically, it gets a 6 loyalty, which means it dodges Bolt and everything. It doesn't dodge on Holy Heat, at least in first turn, it comes down. But I mean, Holy Heat is a fucked up card, so what can we do? And then you can make 2 constructs, which really synergizes as well with the rest of the deck. And an Edge Champion, very good against all these black-red mid-range decks that basically cannot remove it at all. And then 2 Horrorless Recall, basically for the mirror. No, sorry, for Hammer Time. So this is the deck list. Let's play it. I'll see you there. Alright, welcome to round 1. We're playing Stalsker, which I feel I played against this guy many times. I think they're either in Glixis or something like this. We're waiting for them to reveal Lurus. I have Giganta. So they have Lurus. What about this hand? He has 5 lands. He has Ursa Saga. So we can go this. So we can go this. Okay, this is not really that bad. I don't dislike this hand. Double Ursa Saga, pretty good against... Oh, that's right. Oh, against Plains Burn. Okay, maybe we'll... Really curious, should we try to, like, race for a Shadow Spear here? We play this, we get a Shadow Spear, we equip it on the Frogmite. I'm not sure if that's good enough, though. We get a Shadow Spear, we keep it on the Frogmite. It's a 3-3. It's a bit too low value. I think we're just gonna play this, and pass. Then we're gonna play Saga. And, oh boy, don't tell me. You have the Idol on turn 2. Alright, Lava Spike Lightning Bolt. Holy shit, man. What a start. So we go down to 10. At least this can block next turn. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 artifacts. Okay, that's good because that's free, right? So this can block and it can gain us life, which is pretty high actually. Ginger Brute coming in through people. We play the Saga. We have 2 artifacts, 3, 4. This costs 3. No way we'll cast it though. So we'll play this. They'll have 3. Then we'll have 3 artifacts. I know what my opponents. This player, I guess they always forget to f6. I mean, they obviously f6, right? So we play the Ginger Brute. We play the Frogmite. I'm not sure if I should attack with the Ginger Brute. I'm not gonna be blocking with it, so I might as well attack. I think next turn I'm either gonna play the second Saga or the Glimmer Void. I'm gonna block here. I just simply cannot afford to take more damage. Burst Charm dies. We can play the Nettle Cyst. We have 6 life though, so I think playing the Nettle Cyst may be a bit ambitious. So I'm gonna play this, and this needs to be tapped to gain 3 life, right? I need to pay 2 mana. Maybe I should play the... Yeah, I can block and gain 2 life, or just make a construct. So I died to double bolt here. My opponent did not miss a land drop so far, so if they have double bolt, I'm dead. I should play the Glimmer Void here. Obviously. So the problem is here, if I make a construct and they have double bolt, oh boy. So my opponent almost for sure has double bolt here. So if I tap out, I just die. That's a tricky spot, because if I don't make a construct here, basically I need to keep up 2 mana for the rest of the game. Means I cannot make a construct on next turn either. Then just kill me. So I can get a Shadow Spear. We have 3 artifacts. This is really far away from being cast. Okay, I'm gonna take the gamble. If my opponent has it, he has it, you know. They have the double bolt, they have the double bolt. Alright, apparently did not have the double bolt. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna play this. We're just gonna tap it for mana. So okay. I still have this activation. I can put the Shadow Spear in here. The thing is, we are dying to double bolt either way because I cannot afford to leave 2 mana open all the time, and they can always find a third bolt, right? They can find a third bolt, and then this doesn't do anything. And now, I'm not going to make a construct, I'm going to hold this, so I'm not dying to the double bolt. I can equip here, and only really Searing Blaze does us here, but I can still block and gain life, right? So, that's my plan here. I think we get a hit off this, we're in good shape. So we have the mana. We get Shadow Spear, obviously. So now the question is, if we equip here, it's 6. I mean, this undoes 2 bolts, and we can hold up this to block and gain life. I think this is what we want, right? Let's play this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 artifacts. So if I play this, it's a 1. But I think that's just not what we want. So I'm gonna play this, equip here, and just try to hit them for 6. And I hold this up to gain some life. Skull crack me. I mean, that's okay. So we're just gonna pass, leave this back to block. Now basically we died to double bolt once again. It's better to leave this one to block, right? We could have done it in their upkeep, gain 2 life, but we can also do it in response of the first bolt, and then if they have the second bolt, we die. But now this way, if we attack the Searing Blaze, we can gain 3 life and not lose. And alright, that's a land. So that's a draw for the turn, most likely. So I guess they do not have double bolt. Reef bolt. Targeting me. I will gain 2 life. Did not see that one coming, LP. Did not see that one. Hey, Shadow Spear does it. Maybe I just want the dispatches here. Like, dispatches help us deal with things. I don't think I really want... Maybe Counter Magic is good against Burn. I really don't know, because sometimes I feel like holding a mana against Burn is just... It's like a losing proposition. The Ginger Brew guy is coming through. They all got the like slower cards like Metal Cyst and I think I just want the dispatch. I really just don't know if I want to board in like even 3 dispatches. I think I'm gonna keep 2. So I don't go too low on artifacts. It's just a minimal sideboarding. We have Shadow Spear. That's our main plan of winning. Shadow Spear Construct. And we have dispatches. And if they spend too much like time dealing with our shit, we can always what's the name, guys? You know, if they spend too much time trying to kill our shit, we can kill them. Right? We make big boys. Alright, let's look at this hand. This hand has no land, so it's very easy. Very easy. Well, this hand with a land, though, would have been fucking great. Because we go... Yeah, but... It's a top land. We can play this and this. And this. I mean, this is not bad. I'll keep it. I'm wondering what I put back, though. So I need this. Make this play for free. I'm guessing I can put the Sojourn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. Right, and then turn 2 I can play this. Because I'll need another land for it to be like great. But I think I'm gonna put this back. 1, 2, 3, yeah. And I'm not going to play my dudes because I don't want them to die. I have almost to 5. Okay. We could play Ornithopter to block the Swiss Spear, but they will just probably bolt us and kill the Ornithopter at the same time, so it's not really worth it. My opponent has 2 cards. I think we could play the 0 drops to play around. That's maybe interesting. Let's see what we draw turn 1. That's a dispatch. It's like we could play the 0 drops to play against around Eidolon. And I think we're gonna do that. Because if I don't play the 0 drops now, and my opponent has Eidolon, I need to take 4 to play them, and that's really, really rad. Alright. So it's gonna play first Frogmite. Second Frogmite. Thoughtcast. Alright, that's good. And I'm gonna go attack with the Knight. We have Dispatch at the ready. We have Versus Saga next turn. My opponent did not cast anything interesting. They do not play anything at all. Okay. So we can get our Gigante in hand. I don't know if that's gonna do anything, but I'm just gonna hit them for 5. My opponent has a Pain Land. We drew a few lands, but it's okay. We can't really cast this dispatch. As I said, one of the things I found with this deck last time I played it is that I just couldn't cast my spells a lot of times. Like, I mean, and that's kind of bad. But I'm gonna play There's a Saga, get Gigante in hand. I don't think we'll come down to it, but I have nothing else to do with my mana, so I might as well. I like hitting them for 5 here. My opponent may have like a Smashes Me 3 into something. But that's okay. We have the Saga. And my opponent has 5 cards. I mean, it's alright. It's alright. I think I like Caitlyn. Like, I mean, you need to kill them, right? I mean, play Saga, get Ziganda now. Okay, they take 5. Play Saga here. Maybe they have wear and tear, but it's okay. I mean, this is like 3 and it's a 5/5. You cannot use this mana to spend generic costs. Okay, they have the wear and tear. But I mean, honestly, as I said many times, if your opponent is spending their turns killing your shit instead of killing you, we're happy, you know? We're not like unhappy here. Second dispatch. Doesn't really do anything yet, but you know, hit number 5 again. And we wait. I mean, we draw drum next turn. We can almost cast this. This is a big booty too. When it goes down to 9, they have a pain land. We take those. They found a land. They have a goblin guide. They do not attack. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna play the Blood Fountain. I think I'm gonna cycle away one of these dispatches now. Doesn't really. I can actually cycle away the Giganta. I feel the Giganta is gonna be relatively low impact. And we can always get it back with the Fountain if the game goes super long for some reason. Yeah. I'm gonna discard the Giganta and see what I draw and go from there, right? I mean, we have a lot of good draws. We can get the dispatches at the ready. I don't know why my opponent's thinking so much. It's like trophy hunting or something, you know. We gotta find that. I mean, this card is so good. Like, it's just so much utility. This guy's Giganta. I mean, I don't think we were. Alright, so we just draw this. It's fine. We play this. We play the. I should not play that like this, but it's okay. So I'm gonna attack with the Frog Mites here. I'm gonna hold on my dispatch in case my opponent has an Eidolon or something. Alright. Play that. There's that Searing Blaze. They take 1 more damage. Sure. Maybe they block a will exile it. I don't know. Is it 7? You know what, guys? I'm just gonna. Maybe I should have done it earlier, but just gonna exile it and go. We can get back a Frogmine now with this. Could have gone back both Frogmines next turn. Actually, maybe that would have been a good play. Hold up the dispatch. I don't think they're attacking. They're at 7, man. We attack them for 4. We can dispatch it as well next turn. Pretty good. Then for 3. This is the draw for the turn, right? They didn't really do much. I think that's the thing, though, with the wear and tear. I don't know, man. Should Burn even play a sideboard? I think they should just be playing cards that deal with their... Like, Smash the Smithereens, not wear and tear, you know? Like, you just really... Like, the only thing that you're worried about is Shadow Spear. So... We can rebuy the Frogmite. That's not the like highest TV play, maybe, but maybe that's fine. That's good enough. My opponent goes down to 6 if they cast this. I'm at 17. Maybe I should just exile. I mean, my opponent would be at 5 right now. 4. Burn is an interesting matchup for basically. I think just it's good that Burn exists. You know, I'm really happy that Burn exists as a deck to play against. I would never play Burn myself, but it's just a great deck to play against. It's just makes for like fun, interactive, not maybe interactive necessarily, but it makes for fun games that require another like, it's like Lantern, you know, less so Tron. I think Tron, for example, I'm taking this, I think there's no reason to, I could only honestly block with the Ornithopter here. What are they gonna do? Bolt me? Boros Charm me. Yeah, we lose the Ornithopter, we can get it back with the Fountain. Destroy target artifact, they kill the Frogmite. Okay. So, we don't really have lots of things going on, so... I'm gonna get back both Frogmites, I believe. We can even get back the Giganta, but I think Frogmites are fine. 1, 2, 3, yeah, we definitely can. So, we're just gonna get back Frogmite number 1, Frogmite number 2. You. Yep. Look at these guys. This guy's so fucking crazy. Like, this card cycled, like, okay, I had to pay mana, right? But for one card, I ramp, I cycle, and I get my creatures back from my graveyard. And these obviously Frogmites are not like the most high impact cards, but I'm gonna put 2/2/2s here. I'm gonna hold up this patch. It's gonna be great. You know? Like, it's like, hey, I have my Frogmites back. Hello. I'm gonna hit you and pass. My ban goes down to 5. You know? Sweet. Like, shit, man. Like, that Blood Fountain just did so much work. I'm gonna block here. Maybe double block even. If they don't attack, I'm just gonna exile it end of turn. Yeah, goodbye. Now they're facing down lethal. There's no need to play this yet. Round 1 on the books. See for round 2. Like, we can criticize Modern Horizons in a lot of ways, but Affinity did really beautiful things there too. Oh my god. Like, yeah, this is not a good hand. That's okay. We're playing against a Lurrus deck, but obviously we cannot keep this hand. I mean, there is a universe where you draw, like, a lot of this stuff, and then you can just play your hand for free and hope to draw lands, but this is not that universe. That's another universe. This hand is good. So we go turn 1 these, turn 2 these. Do we even need to keep the second Frogmite? So we go Fountain on turn 2. We have 2 artifacts, 3 artifacts, so we can... I think I like to keep both my business spells and put the Frogmite back. Also, I really like the Fountain. If the game... If we went to the Lurrus, it could be that it's good. Frogmite is... yeah. Mistball Breach. Good card, guys. I won Scalding Tarns, Ragavan. Any Ragavans? Oh, did anybody not see that one coming? All right, that's so we can play Drum and this. I guess we can also. It's better to play this first and then play the Drum next turn, right? Because it's free. Yeah, sadly, I mean, that's what we have to do. I mean, not sadly, maybe it's okay. Alright, my opponent's just gonna hit us with a Ragavan. Feels bad, man. Feels Ragavan, dude. This is... Also feel like it's just so many Ragavans. You know what I mean? Like, so many. Like, it's just like, every game you play, you're playing the Ragavan these days. I don't know what to say. Keen Fiend? Shit. Alright. So, play this. 2 artifacts. Play this. 3 artifacts. Play this. Fountain. 1, 2, 3. I should put the Tokkas back so I could cast this now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, yeah. Thought Monitor turn 2, anyone? Thought Monitor turn 2. Any thought in chat? And that's it. Any thought Monitor turn 2? Anybody that likes to survey? This Blood Fountain, amazing. You know, you see here, like, this is the power. This is the reason you play. We have a Cranial Plating next time. My opponent's at 13. I mean, there are chances my opponent kills me here, but there's also chances my opponent dies. I'm really curious what they will do. Like, I really think that it's honestly like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 8. If we find another plating, we can win here. No, we cannot really equip 2 platings. Another question is, do we block the Keen Fiend? Do we block the Ragavan? I think we need to block, right? It's kind of greedy not to block. Oh. Let's just make the choice for us and just kill the Thought Monitor. Crash through rule. So that means they get to trample. That means that actually makes the choice of who to block easier, right? You just block the Ragavan. The other thing will deal us. I have Lava Dart. Am I dead here? 10, 15, almost dead. If they have another, and that's all thanks to Ragavan, because they'll have this free mana. So this is 14, 16. Any other spell kills me? Oh my god. Turn 3 kill from OP. And thanks to the Ragavan, like 100% this mana, they give, like, it, Ragavan tell me 2 damage and they gave you the ramp they need to win. Alright, they kill me turn 3. I mean, that's very little you can do against that. I don't think I want any of these. A champion looks relatively slow. I mean, very difficult match, that one. I think Ginger Brute is not going to be at its finest here. And I'm going to cut the Nettle Season. I think the Nettle Season... I've been cutting a lot of Nettle Season, I know, but it's just this matchup is so fast that we just need to have our things. Maybe a Thoughtcast. Doesn't really... Yeah, I can cut a Thoughtcast and keep a Nettle Cyst. Just don't really know, man. Nettle Cyst being a turn 3P, it's like too slow, I think. Nah, I'll cut a Thoughtcast. Doesn't really impact the battlefield. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah. We had a good start, but my opponent had an even faster start. Like, I mean, they give me turn 3. Like, I mean, this Ragavan is just so stupid, man. The fact that they got the extra mana, it really completely... That was the thing, right? My opponent was able to play a red deck that had ramp on turn 1. That's the thing, you know. That's a Swiss Spear deck that ramps. And, yeah, sometimes they just kill you turn 3, and there's nothing you can do. They were on the play, again, once again, Ragavan on the play, a completely different business on Ragavan on the draw. I actually like this hand because we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I like this. It's a fast hand, put things on the battlefield. So if I play this tapped, turn 1, right? Next turn, I play this. I play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whereas if I play this now, I play this out, but that's it. Well, actually, it will be the same next turn, right? It will be fine either way, but this way my things kind of die to removal. To just play like this. Maybe my opponent has this card. I mean, if my opponent plays this card on the red-white deck, it's just... Maybe that's the play, right? Play this first. Because if I play this first, I go drum, and play this, I play this. That's fine. I have a 2-2. Great. But then my opponent kills one of them, and then I really want to be playing this. So let's just do this. Yeah, let's do this first. No matter if they had Ragavan or whatever. Now we're on the play. Ragavan not so good anymore. Alright, my opponent does nothing. Cool. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna play Spooning Drum. We're gonna play Memnite, Ornithopter, Frogmite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blue, blue, Thought Monitor. No spell. I mean, there's no spells making a 7-drop, right? 7-drop on turn 2 again. Not bad. They kill my Frogmite. But I still have a Monitor. They should have done it a bit earlier, but yeah. We play the Memnite. We pass. I mean, we can get Gigante in our hand pretty fast here. That's E on 0. That's pretty brutal. Alright, they kill our 3 0 drops. That's okay, I mean, okay, we have Saga. I'm not sure if I want to attack, or I just want to protect myself against a Dash Monkey. I think the 2 damage will not matter, but them hitting me with a Monkey and setting up like a huge turn 4, it's too good, right? So we're gonna get just constructs here and hope they don't have an answer for this. Man, these lands are so hard to figure out what the hell are they. Holy hits. Alright, I mean, we take those actually. 1, 2, 3. No, I cannot do anything with my mana here, so we're just gonna play these and pass. We can make construct. There will be a 4-4, 5-5. That's a Mishra's Bubble. That doesn't trigger Kin Fiend, interestingly. It only says instant sorceries, right? Thankfully. They check our top deck. So I have one place. I have Giganta as a backup plan. It's so good, you know, just to have these. Like last game, for example, we got to discard it. Like it was a free card, right? So We're gonna make constructs and oh, lures in hand. All right. So we're playing lures in hand, but we're gonna just hit them for 1,000,000. So it's gonna make a construct here. Right, we untap. We'll let them draw for bubble. We are gonna make a second construct. We are going to get a shadow pier. We have 2 mana anyway, so we can cast this. I mean, I'm not too afraid, right, of tapping this guy. Am I? I think drawing has a lot of upside here. All right. We play this. We play this. We tap this to equip here. And we hit you for 9. What's that? Go to 11, I go to 29. And I have an 8/8 blocking. Let's go. You can play Lurus. That's okay. They can E as well. We should maybe bring Pithing Needle if my opponent's really down on their ED. But they cannot really Lurus and E. And I think my opponent's dead next turn, right? I'm also sure. So I get to play Giganta next turn, actually. Hey. I'm blocking. I'm blocking. I don't care. Oh, my opponent keeps up mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. May they steal? Stealing will be rough. I mean, no, there's no way they steal. They have a lightning bolt. That resolves. Something else? They have a lava dart. That also resolves. We only have an 8/8. Okay, I think I kind of like. This can make 2 artifacts, so yeah, let's just exile these and win. Yeah. All right. So we got them. I'm thinking like Pithing Needle. Yeah, Frostmites have been great. Podcast, yeah, as I said, it's gonna be a bit sketchy. I kind of like the Pithing Needle here. We added Ether Spellbomb can also be good. Again, Nettle Cyst on the draw just seems, you know, really bad here. I think the Pithing Needle for E can get us somewhere here. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. OP is plays a very strong deck actually. Like it's blue-red prowess basically, as my opponent's playing. Oh, but see, this is what I was saying about this. Like, if we had a colored source here, we could go Fountain on 1, and it would be much better this hand. But this hand, I think, just absolutely too slow. We have Saga, but by the time we like resolve the Side Storm form, we're just dead, right? My opponent kept 7/2. If we had a black source, let's say one of these was a black source, then we could just play Fountain, and we have 3, 4, 5 artifacts, and we could play this like turn 3 and really like compensate for the slow start. But this is just simply too slow. I think we need to move. It sucks because like the hand looks great, but I think I keep these hands, and I don't know if I want to put this Aether Spellbomb or this Ornithopter back. I'm partial to putting the Ornithopter. Aether Spellbomb can like bounce the king thing, so it's pretty good. One card I could be seeing maybe more playing this deck is like Welding Jar, actually. Especially post-board, like a second Welding Jar. There's a DRC. Alright. So we play this. I'm not too sure what's my game plan here, other than just drawing into like thumb monitors and shit. They can play this, but they can lava dart it, and that feels awful. I can play this just to block, or like pretend I block. So basically, the plan here is most likely just going to be either play the Cranium Painting or play the Blood Fountain, Ether Spellbomb. This is a tough position actually to be in. Unholy Hit. I mean, I'm actually kind of fine with them unholy hitting one of my Ornithopters, you know what I mean, guys? I think it's really fine. Mistball Breach. So we can play Fountain Ether Spellbomb here, or we can play. I love it. We can also get ourselves. The problem is Memnite. I should play. Memnite just dies to Lava Dart. Fountain Ether Spellbomb, or we can also play Cranial Plating. We can also play this tap and play the Fountain and pass. Again, not great, I think. Not really great. This is a tough situation. What is better? I mean, I guess this is more mana next turn, so we draw something is good. So I think the high upside play is here to play the Blood Fountain and the Mistball Bridge tap and pass. Remember, it's not killing me, let's say, right now, so I think this is the highest upside play. That means that we draw, like, basically, yeah, Thought Monitor is our best draw by far, but Sojourner's Companion or anything like that, we are in fairly good shape. I'm not going to play my Memnite here. It just seems that it will be like a removal magnet, and we only have one thing that can carry this Cranial Plating at the moment. I'm not even sure if I will play it next turn, actually. Opponent fetches. Lures in hands. Okay, that's fine. You can put lures in their hand. Opponent very aggressively puts lures in their hand. I have 5 cards, and that's the EE on 0. That's rough. That's pretty rough. I mean, they only killed the blood token so far. Why wouldn't you do this first? I mean, I don't know. I always feel weird about my opponent's like. We can get Pithing Needle. We can find a... No, Dispatch we cannot cast. They put what? Oh, interesting. Okay, that's a Thought cast. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So this costs 1 mana, right? Then we start with Thought cast. Alright, that's good. Good. Wait. Then I'm going to play... Let me play my Memnite first. Even though they can kill it with this, it's not the biggest deal, right? No, it's not. Alright, let's draw. Drum. Of course, could have played differently and ended up having this to play, but... So I can cast this, but doesn't really do much, right? Alright, we draw. We have a next turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna make a 10 to here. One has land, has lures and 3 cards in hand. Tough one, tough one. Lightning Ball my monitor. Yeah. And we can fountain it back. If this survives, we can definitely fountain it back. No Delirium, no Bubble means this Lurus is not that impactful. I think we take that. E on 0 kills my Memnet and my Fountain. Honestly, them not playing the Lurus is okay here. Alright, so... How many artifacts we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can block Fountain. So we can play a Darksuit Citadel. Block Fountain, get Thought Monitor, Ornithopter back, and play them. We can also play Saga, play Sojourner's Companion. No, that's... So this costs 1, right? Yeah. So that's the thing. Do we want to get the Saga rolling? I think I want to get the Saga rolling. Could get Saga, Cranial Plating, Equip Cranial Plating, Bounce Lurus even. But it's also very powerful to not play the Saga and just play the Thought Monitor again. Have this board. Oh no, we'll have 1 less artifact, right? No, we play this. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. This is an interesting choice. Of course, getting the Saga rolling means that we get the Pithing Needle. My opponent's like, though, relatively like low on resources at the moment. I guess they can... I mean, if they do that, let's say they play E on 0, it doesn't really matter for us. They kill an Ornithopter, that's fine. We have like huge board. And we get to play Saga like next turn. The Blood Fountain, man, what a card. What a card is Blood Fountain. But we play the Saga. What's the play with the Saga? Saga Sojourners. I mean, this is not that good. They will have like a... Yeah. I think this is the better play. So we play this. We play our thing here. Then we will black. Black. Fountain, get... I think Ornithopter, Thought Monitor back. Then we play Ornithopter. We tap for Luru, for Thought Monitor. We draw some cards. We play another Sojourner's Companion. And we pass. Alright, that's good. They can E for 0. Doesn't really do anything. They can path to exile my Sojourner's Companion, interestingly enough. So we ramp. It's not really the biggest deal, right? They have Lurus and 2 more cards. They do not have a bubble. Very interesting. I think we can like raise them for sure. Especially we have an Ether Spellbomb. So we can play like Saga, Eating. Alright, we take the attack. We take the attack, I think. It's only... We're 12. Lurus. I guess they play E on 0. And that's the only thing they can get, right? And I have 1 card. Okay, maybe I have this thing where I will equip the Cranial Plating. I have 6 mana, right? So I can equip the Cranial Plating here. If they try to kill it... Oh yeah, I like that play. I bounce it. Yeah. I bounce it and I replay it. That's hot. That's hot. Alright, that's a Thought Cast. Oh shit, that's good. Alright, let's start with that. Because we have 5 mana anyway, so we can do that again. Okay. That's a nice one. So let's play the Welding Jar. Lightning Bolt my Thought Monitor. I can bounce it. Okay, let's let them surveil. So I can bounce it with Ether Spellbomb, replay it, play the Cranial Plating. Alright, so I think the best here is we tap for blue, we bounce our own Thought Monitor. We play this. We replay Thought Monitor. Draw 2. We... Oh, yeah. Okay, that we got punished now by tapping this. Okay, that's fine. We can do it next turn. We play Urza Saga. We play Cranial Plating. We equip Cranial Plating here. I think we play this anyway. It's 11. We attack. We put them at 8. They have 1 card in hand. And we equip. This is the hardest one to kill. Here. And we pass the turn. Alright, you could have had a dispatch here, but this is okay. No, that's not F6, guys. They can pop this, recast it. I guess we die to... No, we don't really die. We can just block. If they pop this... I'm going to block with my Ornithopter here for sure. Yeah. Also, yeah. There's no reason not to. They have an E on 0. So we just block. Yeah, my opponent has 3 cards in hand. 2 cards in hand. They replay the DRC. Now it's a 1-1, doesn't fly anymore. Nice. Reckless Impulse. Exile the top 2 cards of your library until then, and next turn you may play those cards. All right. You can have that. No Eon Zero, though. This flies now, but we can dispatch it. Oh, we can even see the cards. They have Tear. We can actually move. We can move it at instant speed, right? So I think we got this. I think we got this no matter what my opponent does here. We can Eon Zero, but then we can just equip here. Right, so that's okay. Yeah, we have dispatch, so... Alright. Let's see what they do. Right. They do this. The Blood Fountain absolutely insane like, once again. Oh my god, I'm going... Okay, so we do this. So we start here. Opponent's at 8. So what we do is we're gonna dispatch this. We have black to instantly equip. So we tap this man, dispatch this guy. Yeah. So we have Welding Jar to protect the cranial plating. And then we're gonna go equip you. I don't really think I need to play anything. I can play post-combat, I guess. It's 12 damage. This will be 10 damage, right? So it's okay. Maybe I can play a Darcy Citadel, 11. There's no way they have life in it, right? And then we go to tax. We attack with these two. Let's see what we do. They're dead to these, right? So they need to tear these. And then at instant speed, we will equip here. They need to tear our Thought Monitor. Then at instant speed, we will just equip the Welding Jar, equip the cranial plating here, and win the game. If they Eon Zero, they just die to this. Yeah, so they're gonna tear the Thought Monitor. We'll let them do this. Sure, that's the only play that makes sense. But then what we can do is we go black, black, attach here. There, yeah, and that's GG. Oh yeah, man, we beat them. We actually beat them. I think this. I don't care if this dies because I can just get it back with my Blood Fountain next turn if my game went longer. Oh shit, they have a Lava Dart. Oh boy, that's a play. All right, that's a. I didn't really see this Lava Dart. That was my bad. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. Not gonna lie, it's pretty good. I could have a Welding Jar here. Oh no, they only have one Lava Dart. Okay, unless they have God Shot, they're dead, right? Okay, I was like, how did they get 2 Lava Darts in the graveyard without me noticing? Well, man, I guess I'm a bit challenged sometimes. But good, we got them. We're 2-0. Let's go. I'll see you for round 3. You'll be in a second, you know. We're back to the bathroom. Okay, let's see. Another non-lander. That's okay. We move. It's okay. We've been doing good versus Lurus next week. Third Lurus deck, by the way, of the league. You know, it's just... The Lurens are powerful. This hand is good, right? We have 1, 2... We don't have... This could be an artifact land. Just remember that. 1, 2... So we can play this turn 1, this turn 2. I think we keep this. I think the Sojourner's Companion will be the slowest one. Yeah. We can play this guy turn 2. Yeah. So we're going to go Spire, Springleaf Drum. Obviously, Treasure Bolt will be more explosive here. But again, it's important to, you know, cast your spells. DRC. Thoughtseize. Ragavan. DRC. All right. The Hero of Modern, DRC. What a freaking card, man. Who thought this guy was okay? It's just a draft Delirium enabler. Keg W. I will scry 2 for free. That's not bad. They like the card on top. They see the art card on top. So they have all info. And this is only turn 1, guys. So always yield. The reason I always yield to this shit is because I had situations where I actually made mistakes. So I'm gonna go Spire, Drum, go. If we had a Z drop, maybe we could take a chance, but not really. All right. I mean, our hand can develop. Our hand can develop. We have this next turn. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. If we found an artifact land, I would probably not play the Saga and play the Thoughtcast instead. Try to like go on the battlefield. Are we gonna fight the Mighty turn to Delirium? Maybe. They take us to the 1. All right. No turn to Delirium. All right. We take those. Probably playing against 60 Shadow here at the moment. They fetch. Another DRC, of course. And a Thoughtseize also. I don't understand why I didn't do this pre-combat to find a freaking Delirium, but hey. Alright, that's really bad. Man, what a start. DRC, Thoughtseize. Oh, brutal. Again, play or draw, you know. We were on the play, we would already have a board. They would not be able to disrupt us. They should 100% have done this pre-combat, though. It's also super fast clock, you know. A 1-mana 3/3 flyer, man. It's like, you guys remember, like, Wild Nakatli? You guys remember that? That shit was crazy, right? Like, 1-mana 3/3. Now it's like 1-mana 3/3. Oh, they take a Thoughtcast of all the cards. Sure, man. I think the Gingerbread was a take here. Alright, I have a Darsus Citadel. 1. So if I play this instead of this, I play this. I have a 1, 2, play this. 3, 4, play this. Can I do it? Sorry, I need to count. So I play Darsus Citadel. I have 2 artifacts. Play Gingerbread of the Darsus Citadel. I have 3 artifacts. 1, 2, 3. Play this guy. I have 4 artifacts and 5 mana. That's just basically 2 low, 2 too low. So the play here is Saga, Gingerbread, you, nice. Next one we get Saga tokens. You try to rush a Shadow Spear and hope the turn 4 Shadow Spear is good enough, because my one holy shit has. It's gonna be like 6, 12. Yeah, maybe it's just enough. I don't know. Hopefully we can get to play our Thought Monitor next. We do, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, 5. Yeah, could be. It could be 5. Could be. No, we cannot really get a. Maybe we just want to play Thought Monitor. I don't know. Let's see what else we draw. My opponent has Expressive Iteration, Scribe 4, draw 2 for 2 mana. Ayo. It's like I played against this deck before, right? This deck is like absolutely the most stupid shit I've ever seen. Like, I mean, I understand why people play it. It just is just good time, right? You just draw cards. I mean, like, look at my opponent. Has seen 18 cards in their deck. 18, guys. Holy shit. 18 cards in their deck in like turn 3. They have actually gone through 1/3 of their deck on turn 3. Like 1/3, literal 1/3 of their deck on turn 3. And they're gonna unholy hit my Frogmite, and that means that they will get to the like Jesus. I mean, they have gone through 25 cards of their deck basically, or 26 cards of their deck. I know they fetch as well. Turn 3, man. And this, you know, they cannot draw badly. They simply cannot draw badly because they're just scrying every time. Like, there's no like turn where they don't scry. I mean, it's just crazy. Okay, we play the Nettle Cyst, or we make a construct here. I mean, honestly, playing the Nettle Cyst seems okay, because then we can equip it here and just kill them, maybe. If we haste this. So making a construct dice to the... Making a construct dice to... Yeah, we're not letting that happen. Yeah. This is a 5/5. So yeah, making a construct dice to... So this 5 means we're missing 1 mana to play this, sadly. I'm gonna attack them because, I mean... Next turn, Gingerbread equipping here can kill actually. Can get a... Let's see what they do. I mean, obviously they have very good mana, but... I mean, if my opponent puts lures in their hand or does something like this, they could have Call Hands, Command, we lose. Almost for sure. My opponent's at 8, but this Gingerbread... It's simply also Phyrexian token doesn't die to dress down, which is also very important. Then holy hits. All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's what we. That's okay. Play a line, lures in hand, win the game next turn. Kappa. Yeah, nothing really to do here, so might as well pass. Blue, red, expressive iteration. Not Ragavan. Alright, guys. Then we'll have 1 mana. That's 8, dude. That's, what the fuck is this? What is this doing in my game? Thoughtcast. Just play these as a... Play a... I don't know. Game is hard. So we make construct, we don't get to equip unless we find a... No. Yeah, so just need to make mana here. So what do we get? Ornithopter? Shadowpeer? So Shadowpeer means that we have 1, 2, 3... I think it's good, Shadowpeer. Or maybe Ornithopter is better. Ether Spellbomb is this. Maybe Shadowpeer. They for sure have a removal, right, for our dude here. So maybe we want to get the Shadowpeer. Maybe they don't have removal. I mean, Ornithopter blocks, more or less. Could get a drum. Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I can play this for 2 mana. No. I mean, we don't even have mana to equip the Shadowpeer. I think we're gonna get Ornithopter here. Shadowpeer also blocks. Shadowpeer is kind of nice. Ornithopter. Okay, let's get the Ornithopter. Alright. Costs 2 mana to play this. Thing is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we find a line of the monitor. We can win. I think this is the play. Yeah, untap line of the monitor wins here. If my opponent doesn't have removal, of course. Taking 1 damage seems alright here. Any lines? Got to... It's a land. Okay, we need to force them to do shit. So I think that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this isn't ready enough to kill. So we can play a Saga here. We're gonna tap the Sojourner's Companion. Because this way it is to block. Bolt. Yeah. So it is. We can chomp next turn, and I think that was the play though. Like they had to have it, right? So this is fine. They still need to find a removal for our Sojourner's Companion. We're gonna chomp. They need to find a removal for our blockers and a bolt. And they have how many bolts left? Puts 1 card on top. That's scary. That's scary as hell. I think this was the play. We got the Ornithopter. Now we can block. Yeah, this is just really the play. Blue, red, iteration. Interesting though. Like, I mean, this is... They draw 1 million cards, but... But again, once again, we block. I mean, maybe we can just block one of them. Because we only have one Nettles, we could find a cranial plating. Maybe we just block one of them, then we die. We die to Bolt anyway, right? That's Shadow. Alright. So we die to Bolt. No, we don't die to Bolt if we double block. Okay. The thing is, if we block and they play Shadow, we don't win because this doesn't have trample. If we only block one, we lose to Bolt. But we only really lose to Bolt, you know what I mean? And if they bolt, they will bolt here anyway and we lose because they will kill us the turn after. So I think we block only with Ornithopter. If they have bolt, we die. If they do not have bolt, or if they have Unholy Hit, I guess this loses to Unholy Hit. No, it doesn't really lose to Unholy Hit, right? Because we can. Yeah, I think we do this. Maybe they have the bolt. But I'm pretty sure they don't. Or maybe they do. I mean, if they do, they do, right? But they're keeping a mana here. Alright, they could have Unholy Hit. And that's the problem, right? Like, the thing is, we are absolutely dead. This was a bad draw. Yeah, so I think we're just gonna equip here and attack. Actually, we can equip here and equip here, right? So that's actually true. We got this, I think. We equip here. If they have bolt, we play land, equip here, and win. Because this is forcing now the Unholy Hit, yeah. Yeah. Yep, we got them, boys. We fucking got them with Affinity, yeah. Hell yeah, man. So this dies, it doesn't matter, because the thing is, this Nettles is this +1/+1, it's not a cranial plating. So this dies, doesn't equip. We play Treasure Bolt. Could have tapped that for mana. So I didn't really need to play this Treasure Bolt. X-axis, by the way. Awesome. I am pumped. This was cool. Alright, I think we just won this patch in this matchup. Beating him for the... I don't know, normally not a fan, man. I honestly don't think he's that good against us. It's like decent, but... I guess Soul Lantern is good. It's actively good. This is good because it like dodges like their attacks. I think cards that are like not that good is like Frogmite. This is... Maybe you can get Frogmite, Magnite Ornithopter. Maybe you can leave one of these and bring in an Ornithopter. It just simply... Yeah, it just simply, like, this is a bit... You know... It's good sometimes, but sometimes it just dies to... Like, it's a bit too slow. I don't know, I actually have a lot of... Nah, I think it's fine to just keep both of them. Play a bit more grinding. I don't know if I want to play Karnstein or Urza. A bit slow, right? 4 mana for this kind of matchup. This is a bit of a tall ask. It's a bit of a tall ask, if you ask me. Like, my opponent had an insane hand, but I think they made a mistake by taking the Thoughtcast there. I mean, maybe not, right? Because later we could have gotten more cards. The exactly with the fucking Treasure Ball. That was awesome. Alright, so let's see what we got here. We have Glimmer Void, Spoonleaf Drum, these. 1, 2, 3 mana. Then we get to play this guy and this guy. If they kill this, it's bad. So I think we keep it though. We don't want to maul. We can find a land. We're on the draw. We can find a land. We play 20 lands. It's more than the most Affinity lists are playing. Don't want DRC. Don't want Raga ban. I mean, actually, the don't want Raga ban. What a card. Alright. Alright, Sojourner's Companion. We can ramp by playing the Soga Lantern, exiling this. So we can go Drum. That's one artifact. I mean, the thing is, Memnite will die anyway, right? So might as well just... Oh, yeah. Might as well use our mana efficiently, trying to... So then I wonder, like, if Rally could be better in this deck. Seems... I mean, I guess Soga not targeting has its upsides. If we draw a line, I'm gonna jam this Nettle Cyst, like, big time. We could have helped it back to block, but still... I don't know, just seems like a bit dubious. May as well breach. Alright. Could have held back the thing to block, but again, Specification on turn 2. Wow. They're missing line drops or what? And okay. We have the Solar Lantern to stop the Delirium, which is important. They have Bloodstained Mire. They played. Dude, how insane is this Specification, guys? They have Thoughtseize here. Look at Ragavan too, like what the hell. Alright, that's not a great draw. Needless to say. I guess I'm gonna cycle this, get a land. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's not really anywhere near. So I'm gonna go ahead and say you. I mean, this is bad, obviously, but our hand is the Impana. We were like looking for land here and we didn't get there. We're gonna get Dazzle Citadel here, play the Ether Spellbomb. Pass. Then we have 1, 2, 3, maybe next turn. Yeah, so we're gonna get Darsus Citadel. Bomb. Pass. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next turn we can start playing these, all that good stuff. So if we draw a land next turn, we can go Nettle Cyst, Thumb Monitor, and Stabilize. And because yeah. Again, play draw, you know, Ragavan being a Ragavan. And then we can have the Perennial Plating, and we can have like a huge Cell Monitor next turn. They fetch Shock, they probably bolt our thing, yeah. That's what it is, right? There are 4 card types. 1, 2, 3. So I have 4 artifacts now. This costs 3. And Ragavan on the play, so good. It's just too good. The thing is, Ragavan is not too good, but Ragavan on the play. It's just... I'm kind of happy I don't draw that. So we take those. Another expressive iteration. I mean, the good thing is this deck, if we find like a Darsus Citadel next turn, we actually get to go crazy. 1, 2, we'll have 5, 6, 7. And I think from there we can win the game. They find Lightning Bolt. I guess they're just gonna bolt me. And this is probably not the best specification, right? Oh. I guess they play Shadow. No, they can't really play. Maybe bolt themselves. Thoughts this could be rough, of course. No, they just play the Cleanup Plating. This is only giving them +1, +0, but hey, we take those. They didn't play the Bolt, and they played this, and they used their mana on it. Nice job, Cleanup Plating. You're a Secret Agent. Oh. So, how much does this cost at the moment? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it costs 3. So I can play it. Yeah, I'm absolutely. I mean, could play these, but no. So I'm gonna play the Thumb Monitor here. See what we draw. These blocks. This can hold up Ether Spellbomb, can exile Graveyard, and we can find things, you know. Oh, that's a Dispatch. Awesome. So we keep that. We can also, like, if they try to kill it, we can also bounce it. So my play here, I don't think it's that good of a play, but like trying to bounce this would be kind of nice. Maybe just trade, that's also kind of nice. 5 cards in hand. As I said, once you get rolling with the deck, I think you can actually beat this decks. Even if they have turn 1 Ragavan like this. It's a K command. Let's see what they target. We can exile this. Interestingly, they're not leaving black untapped. This is literally +1/+0. Destroy target artifact, deals 2 damage. We can do 2 things here. We can bounce this. The problem is that we'll not really get to replay it, right? So we bounce. We can draw a card of this, which would be nice. We can also bounce here. Maybe my opponent has another removal spell. That's probably not the best. We can exile the graveyard. So I think what we're gonna do is, I mean, bouncing is nice, but then we have 1, 2, only 1, 2 artifacts. So we're just gonna go here, dispatch the Ragavan, Soga Lantern to the graveyard, and basically next turn go Netosis, plating. Yep, so this is here. We exile, and you go. I mean, that definitely, like, of course, call against command will slow you down, right? But still not like too far behind yet. They could have another Ragavan. They got DRC. Yeah, another Ragavan, but, you know. That's a good draw, I think. We can go Frogmite, Plating, Netosis, leave back Netosis to block. They have only 3 cards in their hand, no graveyard. Blood Fountain is also a decent draw right now because it can help us get the Thought Monitors back. So we go here. Here. Then we go... Doesn't matter, right? But yeah. Here. Alright, Net Assist, man. Oh, here. Be a big boy. Be the big boy you always wanted to be. Be a 7/7. And again, Blood Fountain is a pretty good top deck at the moment. I mean, they can push my Germ. But again, I mean, that's what it is, right? Like, they keep using removal on things that are not really dying. Of course, they can hit me here, get lures in their hand. Obviously, it's good. They exile a Frogmite. They can actually cast it. It's kind of nice, maybe. Because 2 mana, though, to cast this. So, I don't know. Again, they just pull lures in their hand, right? I think if they pull lures in their hand, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's like lethal, right? Oh, this is play Frogmite. Okay. Good. Special iteration. Blue. May have a... Oh, this is equip. Okay, I mean, that's really doesn't mean anything. That's a Thoughtcast. It's a good draw. So, we take it. It's a Blood Fountain. Oh, I didn't really tap correctly here. I may actually just equip this here. And block. It's an 11. We can bounce whatever blocker they have. We can get the Thought Monitor and Sojourner's Companion back next turn. We can even cycle this Blood Fountain away. I mean, we could attack, force the block, but we can, with the Ether Spellbomb, we can actually just bounce, right? Do some hits here. I'm gonna try to block here. This only dies to follow push at the moment. I guess also to red. DRC, you got it. 3 more cards in my bonus hand. Alright, nothing. Maybe an attack. That'd be crazy, actually. No attacks. Okay. Blue, blue, black. So now they get lures in their hand. Yep. I didn't really want to pop anything here. I can return this to my hand. Then this falls off and I get to play it. Alright, so what we're gonna do to start... So I think we just go... Maybe play the steel... I mean, I would like to play another side if I draw it, so... That's a choice here, guys. If I play this Dark Suicido, I'm gonna play Dark Suicido, I think. So I can go like black, get Thought Monitor, Sojourner's Companion. Jesus, it is so good, this card. Holy crap. The reason is this way I can go Monitor. Draw. I have these to bounce it if needed. Dude, this is so freaking good. Alright. Play this. Pass the turn with Dispatch up. Yep. Honestly, I'm just gonna attack them here. Maybe they play... So the plan is... They probably just play Lourdes Replay, right? But that's fine. Then we exile the Lurus. Yeah, we're just gonna attack them. I want them to spend their mana on recasting shit. Maybe they block here. Soonest Companion, cycle for land. Got back to be a 4/4 for 0. Hey! Dude, this deck is feeling so much better this time around that I'm not playing against Force of Vigor every time. I mean, we have 14. We have Ether Spellbomb. We have... yeah, they chum with the rack. That's where the rack belongs. Alright. So, if they play Lurus, replay Ragavan, they only have one thing that can... And we can do the pot fountain thing again next turn, Jesus. They do not have Delirium at the moment. Reds, blue. Iteration is fine. It's fine, actually. Like, the thing is, it really forces them. They're staring down a wall. Cards on top, though. The mate's a K command. Again, if they K command, though, I can just bounce this. I can also dispatch this. I can bounce this, get it in my hand, and replay it next turn. It's also kind of hard. They have Unholy Heat exiled. This is a bit of a risky one to bounce here. Blue, black, blue. Drown here. Dude, Frogmite being a 13/13 is pretty good. You can tell Nettles is the card I just printed. They bounce, they drown in the log of the Frogmite. Honestly, okay. I guess they're trying to keep Delirium here. To block this guy. But we have the dispatch, so it's okay. We take that, you know. It's a free 2/2, you know, it's a 2/2, right? Just hunting some Blink Moss. Got the reference? Got the reference, guys? Alright. Yeah, the Nettles is still a thing. One goes red. So, Unholy Heat. the thought monitor. All right, so we can do a few things here. Okay, I can bounce this. I can also dispatch, bounce, win, right? So I'm just gonna. The opponent actually does not have Delirium, which is hilarious. Just gonna bounce. I'm gonna dispatch, bounce, and that's it. And this dies. No lands for OP. Alright. Give me that thing back. It's mine. Alright. You die. You. For you. For you. For you. Is it lethal, guys? I think it's lethal. Get 24th! Boom! Boom, man! Get cranial plating to the face, man. Give me my frog, man. Alright, people, here we are with one more game. We're currently 4-0, even though the thing doesn't say it's correctly, but you know. You know, you've been watching. We are currently 3-0 with Affinity. Been slapping. It's been fun. Let's keep it up, shall we? Okay, this hand, one artifact, so this is going to be costing. This hand is just simply too clunky. Complete turn 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not even possible to cast this. This is simply too clunky. We're just going to mulligan. And this hand is better. The sun is a turn 2 Nettle Cyst. We'll keep it. I think I'm going to put back the Mem Knight. I mean, that is not amazing, but it's okay. Tron. I'm assuming Tron is not like a fantastic matchup. Okay, this is good. So what we're gonna do is play this. So it's not turn 2, it's a turn 3, obviously. And if I play this, I cannot really play anything else. So I'll keep this in hand just in case I have a removal spell. And yeah. The words would be turn 3 Tron into. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This costs 2 mana, 3 mana. Okay, they have turn 3 Tron as always, on 7 as always. It's just ridiculous. Ridiculous, people. Always have it. Alright. So we're gonna go here. I think I'm gonna play the Nettle Cyst. Because then I can play this and equip it next turn if I draw land. Or I can equip the Nettle Cyst directly. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 artifacts at the moment. So that means the next time we can cast this and this if we draw a blue source. Not looking great. Depends really on what my opponent has. If my opponent just spins their wheels here, plays a Wunkel engine, whatever. This just half candidated, right? Yeah, of course. How else? Obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just gonna lose this game. I'm just gonna go to game 2. I mean, what am I gonna do here? Cycle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 artifacts. This costs 2. Okay, maybe that's fine. All right, let's do that. Let's fight until the end, guys. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This costs 1, right? Well, next turn we get to do stuff. A bit of a clunky draw here. Just gonna exile cranial plating, I think. For 2. 8 mana. Is there gonna be Ancient Stirrings? I should get both cranial platings, but I need 5 mana to keep it right. Another Unconligated, okay. Just keep jamming. They keep jamming, guys. Worm Calling then. Okay, so they have another conjugated. It's good to know. Alright, so it's gonna play the Thought Monitor. Draw 2 cards. No color mana here. Well, I could make color mana with this. I'm not sure if that's what we want. I guess I'm gonna play the Salamander as well. Could play these. I mean, how big is this? 13? Mm-hmm. You can kill the Karn. Maybe that's worth it, but I think putting them at 7 sounds. If they kill the Karn, they just replay another Karn, eat this, but that's their turn. Put them at 13, they attack. So at 7, they go to 13 up. They exile. I think, yeah, I need to kill Karn here. Not amazing, right? But I mean, we can still go crazy here. We haven't lost. We kill the Karn. They can play another Karn, but that's their turn, and then we get to kill it. We're not gonna block here. We're still at 20 life. I'm assuming my opponent will take the Cranial Plating, so that means we get to kill the Karn. Oh, not a power plant. O Stone. Yikes. That's not what I was expecting. Alright, so they make... I mean, if I draw Black Source, I can get myself Blood Fountain and get back the... Yeah. It's low, but whatever. Star. Turn 3 Conjugated, Wormcoil Engine, Oblivion Stone, just like that. And if I have an Ancient Steerings also on top, no. I think it's gonna concede now. That makes sense. Alright. What we want here is most likely the Pithing Needle. And no. I think we want someone of Rebukes. Maybe on the play we don't want any Rebukes. We just want to kill them. Maybe 3 Rebukes is okay. And then I think the Shadow Peer will not be needed. And this can be a bit clunky. And Ginger Brute. I'm never gonna look for this, right? I'm always gonna look for a... I mean, Ginger Brute can also push some damage in the end. Welding Jar is okay, but it doesn't really matter to save 1 artifact, I think. Or maybe they do bring Actively Removal. Okay, then I'm gonna cut. Just wanna go fast, right? Could cut the second Nettle Cyst, actually. It's not that great. I would much rather have Cranial Plating. Alright. 3 Rebukes. I don't want to draw too many, but I think 1 can give us the game here. This is turn 2 Saga, turn 3 Construct. We have a lot of dudes. I'm gonna keep this hand, I think. Yeah, this hand is good. This hand vomits. Puts pressure. And can find Pithing Needle on turn 3. So I'm gonna play just the Memnites here. I'm gonna save the Omnitopter. I mean, this puts 3 damage, so this is gonna put them at 14, and then I'll make a construct that's gonna be a 7/7. Spatial Map. Pithing Needle? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this costs 2, sure. It's gonna aggro them, guys. That's the plan. I mean, they'll need like Oblivion Stone or something. I'm gonna get Pithing Needle. I'm gonna name Oblivion Stone with Pithing Needle. Zero drops. Any zero droppers in chat? No, there's no chat today. I'm making this for YouTube. Any commenters? They have turn switch on as always on 6, you know. It's very rare that I see a Tron player mulligan more than 2-3 right now. Alright, so we're gonna make a construct here. We're gonna save these for later. Yeah, 4s are bigger, but they could have used it already. So either for 7, put them to 10. I'm either gonna find a pithing needle. If I cannot kill them, I'm gonna find a pithing needle and name Oblivion Stone. So they play the land. I'll be very surprised if they don't. Yep. Wormcoil, Engine. Alright. Alright, I do the pithing needle, that's perfect. I'm gonna just get a... do I want to make another construct? Or do I want to thoughtcast here? Start trying to find a green plating. Do I have anything they can sacrifice? Not really. So I attack with everyone. They block here. They gain 6 and they take 7. That's not very good. Yeah, I think making a construct here is the way to go. At least next turn we get to hit them for a lot. And then we get the drum. Oh, I could get... Oh, I could have an Ether Spellbomb and kill my opponent here. Oh my god, that was a big mistake, actually. Alright, I think now I need to get this. And I will name... oh, I forgot about the Oblivion Stone. Sorry, I forgot about... Oh, guys, misplay, sorry. Could have an Ether Spellbomb here, bounce my opponent's creature, and I have a 10-10 and just kill them, right? But instead, I kind of messed up. We're gonna pass. Let's see what they play. Yeah. I forgot about the Ether Spellbomb. Damn. I just... Yeah. It would have been an easy kill, right? We had a 10-10. We can Thoughtcast into it, so that's okay. We still have a big board. We attack here, they block. They cycle a Wield. Interesting. I don't know, they don't have green. They have 7 mana at the moment. Yeah. God damn. Could have played Ether Spellbomb and just win. Let's see. I mean, if I attack, they gain 6, but they take 11, 15, 18, right? So they die. And we're gonna Thoughtcast, hopefully find another artifact and do some stuff. O-Stone, sure. Any pithing needles in chat? May have, I don't know what they could have. Warping Wall, maybe? Alright, so we're just gonna start with the Thoughtcast here. I'll play this bad boy. And I play this. I'm gonna hold out Metallic Rebuke, and that should just be it. Why are you attacking? I have a 13-13 right there, guys. So even if they block, I think they're dead. So in spite of the mistake, I think we are fine here. Yeah. Yep. All right. Do I want another rebuke? Maybe not. One seems okay. More than one seems I think they like the configuration, right? I like all my zero ups, cranial platings. I like my fast spells. Cut the slow ones and play. Should I get a Frogmite for a Ginger Brute? No, this also contributes to our fast start. So I think this is it. Just play the Metallic Duke. We don't have a land here. I was for a second thinking about it. It's like, oh, this is good. We don't have a land, so can't keep it. Alright. This hand, turn 2 Saga, we can hold up turn 3 these. So we can go turn 2 Saga, hold a Metallic Rebuke, counter whatever, and make a token. That's nice. I think the choice here is, do we want to keep the Memnite, or do we want to keep the lands? We have 3 draws for a land, but of course I may not find a land. That would be kind of disastrous. So I want this, I want this. I want the cranial plating. I want the Order Saga and this. So I want all the cards, right? But so the goal here is Glimmer Void, Blood Fountain. We have already 3 mana. We play Order Saga, we have Metallic Rebuke up. Then we don't get to play the cranial plating, but I think that's okay. Maybe I just put the cranial plating back. Nah, it's too important. I think the Memnite is the one, right? So the problem is here is they have Force of Vigor. They can Force of Vigor my Blood Fountain and Spatial Map. What a surprise. Alright. Oh. Next one we can play Saga, hold up. If we draw 1 drop, that would be really good. Then we have 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's not a Tron. It's not Tron. What happened? So they're not gonna Tron me, right? Next turn? There's no way. So I can play the plating and hold up the Metallic Rebuke afterwards. Wow, they didn't even pop them up. Interesting. So I have 1, 2, so this costs 3. Can definitely play the plating this turn. Yeah, let's play the plating this turn. Because I'm not, how to say, I'm not gonna counter anything almost. I mean, next time we go Steel Citadel, hold up Metallic Rebuke. If they go for a bomb, we counter it. If they don't go for a bomb, we just pass. We just make a construct, right? And then we have the Thoughtcast follow-up. Yeah. We can get the Pithy Needle for the O-Stone. Alright, this is a great draw, actually. No need to do anything else, just gonna pass here. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 artifacts, so this is costing 1. We can make a sadly we cannot make a construct in a counter magic something. Okay, that's probably gonna be a counter. But it's fine, we have the cranial plating. I don't think they play Veil of Summer, right? Do I care about this? I could play Ether Spellbomb and bounce it. Could that be lethal, actually? I got Ether Spellbomb, I bounce, I equip, I have 1. So I have 2 artifacts. I have 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus 7 is 14. 15. And 17. So it's not lethal, right? Unless I find something crazy. Sure. I'll let it resolve. Could also get the because they can't really attack us with this. Then we can move this at instant speed. Then I get a Pithing Needle, maybe O Stone, guys. That's how I lose this game. So this is 8-8, so it can be 16 next turn. Yeah, we're gonna counter Thoughtcast. Sanctum moving is very brutal, actually. Holy cow. I'm gonna counter. I guess they get 4. So they have another tower, they can get Ulamog, and another, actually any other land. They get Ulamog. We counter this. It would be nice to draw an Ether Spellbomb, then we would win the game on the spot, actually. Is gonna get Ulamog next turn. Alright, let's start by Thoughtcast. Let's play an Ornithopter. Let's play Reach. Play Drum. Is this lethal? So this will be 22, gain 6. So I can equip at instant speed, right? Let's see. I would rather put the pressure, right? Block there. Black. I think it's almost lethal. It's not maybe lethal, but puts them quite low. To life. So they can Ulamog me if they have a land, of course. They have a land. I think I need to take the cranial plating. Yeah, attack even. 4, 6, 9, 10, yeah. We tried, guys, but turn 3 Uncle Engine. Pretty rough. Maybe I could have played Ether Spellbomb and bounce it. We still have a chance. We have a redraw here. And I have 3 creatures. We don't have the Gingerbrute, sadly. Maybe that's a mistake to cut it. We can, you know, chain thought monitors. We can do stuff here. They're really considering attacking or not. Alright, they're gonna Ulamog me. What are you gonna exile a B? As this and this. Oh. So they exile the Pithing Needle and the Ornithopter. I think we can pop this, right? Discard a Glimmer Void. Not the dream. Problem is this dies. And then we only have this one left. And they obviously have Oblivion Stone, right? Also block this when they attack. I mean, it's indestructible. Yeah, I always forget. Man, too bad. We don't have anything to bring back. We didn't find any sub-monitors. If I attack, they will block. Sorry, but block. Then we'll lose everything. They will gain 3 life. They will attack me, Oblivion Stone me. I mean, there is a chance they do not have the Oblivion Stone, actually. There is a chance about that. And then we just kill them with this. Then there's no point in attacking, right? I can just chill. Chill as much as you can chill against a Alamak turn 3. It's a lot of mana. That's the O-Stone. So they can always pop it. That's kind of the problem, right? Maybe just pop it right away. Wound Coil. Wow. Okay, we'll destroy also my fountain and everything. Okay, we lose. Yeah. Tron, man. Jesus. Maybe I should have gotten the Ether Spellbomb and bounced. And, but then they conlivated me. But maybe that would have been okay. Maybe that was just a misplay. Maybe I should just Ether Spellbomb, you bounce, I attack. And put them into like a situation where they actually are forced to do something here. Yeah, that was made too passive, the counter magic. The counter magic was a bit too passive, maybe. I mean, they had to have exactly Sanctum of Ugin into the next Tron land, which is not all the time they will get that. But still, definitely not the dream. Like, I could have easily won. Okay, let's say I bounce a Wound Coil, I attack, put them low on life, they play Conlivated, they exile one of the constructs, and then I just kill them the turn after. I guess they would just replay the Wound Coil, but then maybe we were able to kill them with the Cranial Plating. Yeah, maybe that was the play. That was the play. Did they play Khan? We just killed them. Yeah, that was definitely the play. I don't know why I didn't do it. So yeah, I should have gotten my Oblivion. I should have gotten my Ether Spellbomb bounced and attack. And instead I got what? Splendid Drum, which is completely useless. Could have played this a bit better for sure. God damn it, man. Also, it feels like I always have these close decisions in games, and I take the I don't want to say obvious line, but the kind of I talk myself out of a line because there's good arguments made not to do it, and then I end up getting destroyed by it. Man, that really sucks. I think that's we had this game actually. Alright, this is a pretty fast hand, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Can play this turn 1. I'll keep this. So we play this turn 1, play a drum, play this, play 1, play 2, play 3. 1, 2. That's okay. And then we have Metal Seas to pay off. Oh, god damn it, man. These decisions, I mean, the thing is, like, you think about it and you're like, okay, I could get Ether Spellbomb, do this and that, and win. But then you're like, no, because then this way they can, next turn they can Oblivion Stone me. Like, exactly. They had I mean, the fact is, if they had Oblivion Stone, I was fucked there, right? So maybe I could play Doors on 1, then play this on 2. No, that's fine. So we're gonna go Staga, Frogmite. So we have 1, 2 artifacts. So this cost 2. Maybe they counter it. I mean, if they counter Frogmite, I'm kind of fine. One, two, three, 4. Yeah. Maybe they counter the second Frogmite. That's okay. They're also shocked. Oh, if I push my first Frogmite. Maybe if I push the second one too. So we have 4 artifacts with these at the moment. Oh, nothing? Sure. Just gonna attack them. One, two, three, 4. Yeah. Ooh, salamanders for days. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and cost 2 mana. This is still cost now. It's okay. We're just gonna make constructs and then play 3 4/4s for free, and then get Walding Jar to play around Damnation. Even though, I mean, my opponent's at 14. He's a squirrel as well. Dude, sometimes it sucks to lose games of Magic because you, like, make a decision and it turns out to be... I mean, maybe there was nothing we could do because they had everything, right? They had both the Conlivated Stand to Move in, Oblivion Stone, and then basically our decisions didn't matter. If we do one thing, they do the other, right? Alright. Alright, my opponent had a Bushman Frogmite. Contribution. I'm gonna get the Edged champion. Okay, this looks like a Karnstein over a matchup, guys. And I'm gonna cut this. That's the plan. So we got some of the slower stuff. Maybe Shadow Spear is good. Gingerbread can be good. It's like a hasty threat. Maybe Soga Lantern instead of Gingerbread is better. Memnite. I only got the Maybe play E, but I really don't feel E is that necessary. I don't really want to play Rebuke here. I feel my opponent's like constantly 1-for-1ing themselves, which is win. So, yeah. Let's say Takuzo, what you got going? Basically, they really should counter or kill the... I mean, they didn't have a counter apparently, but... Alright, what's this hand? Turn 1, 1, 2. We have 3 artifacts, 4 artifacts. So we untap. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 artifacts. So this is 3. This hand is a bit borderline, you know what I mean? Doesn't have Saga, doesn't have Drum to accelerate. 1, 2, 3, 4. This costs 3. We're gonna cast it turn 2. It's a bit slow. I think we can mold this. This looks better. Exactly, it's better in fact. So keep. I think I'll put it back a Salamander. And you go Bolt, Saga. Yeah, maybe cycle for an artifact land. Maybe not. We just want to keep it. Yeah, this hand looks much better. We also have Thought Monitor, probably one of the better cards in a grinding matchup like this. Maybe have Thoughtseize. I can see Thoughtseize happening to me. Or an Inquisition. They can only take this, so, well, rip. Rip my drum. It's okay. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 artifacts, so that means that we can cast this if we get a drum on turn 4, sorry. Not the worst. It's really good to be able to play like a line that fixes your colors on turn 1, and there's also an artifact line. This is really fantastic. So my opponent plays this, basically doing nothing. Maybe have 5. No, they don't play 5. There's no way to play 5 unless. Alright. So we pass here. I could cycle this for an artifact land, but I have already 2 artifact lands, so I don't really see the point. Cling to the dust. You got it. Playing some blue-black control. No lures though, so probably Liliana? Why would you play Liliana? Clear water pathway. Sure. I'm gonna cycle, as I said. Oh, that's a good one, actually. That puts a many an artifact in play, and it gets us back these guys if they wrath us, so pretty good. So we're gonna play Dark Citadel Pass. We have 2 artifacts for. I mean, we're just gonna start going crazy. I think on turn 4, we can just go crazy, guys. Like, really. Probably get a drum. We don't want to fall behind in mana, I think, in this matchup. We have the pressure already, so mana allows us to reconstruct, rebuild with the Blood Fountain, right? Because we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Just make sure that we draw well. The other player draws 2 cards. You got it. And of course, can follow push my constructs and shit, but it doesn't really, you know, like it's not that I don't care. It's just that it's not that good. Non-Saga, that's actually kind of good. Just gonna make a construct here, guys. I think it just makes sense to not commit into like counter magic and shit. We're getting a drum. They could have, yeah, they could have a... What's the drum? Okay. Oh yeah, I was like, where is my other drum? So how many artifacts do we have? 5. I play this is 6, then this costs 1 mana, but it's probably getting countered. I think the best here is we're gonna attack first, even though we lose a bit of points of damage. If they tap out for some reason, like they do like Armage's Charm, Steel, and then we play this, and we play Thumb Monitor and the double thing. Right? I mean, we losing a bit of life, but it's not the worst. It's not a bit of damage. But it's, yeah, they file a push. Okay, then they're still having removal up. So we're gonna play a second Saga. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is black here, Blood Fountain. And I'm gonna play 1 Sojourner's Companion, I think. Maybe I counter this actually. They go crazy. Oh, wow. This costs 2 at the moment, right? Oh, 3, of course. Yeah, you go. You know, this saga can get me Soul Guide Lantern, Surgical Mayor's. Dude, Mayor's Saga at this moment on time? You're sure? You can get my Surgical Saga. My hand is stacked. My hand is stacked, boy. I'm really happy I played this now and they didn't Surgical it before. Like, why? Nobody knows. I mean, maybe it's because I played in my main phase. That's actually something we may should think about. I have 4 cards in hand. They know what we have. Alright. I'm gonna play the Treasure Bolt. We're gonna put the pressure. Maybe I counter this as well. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Not gonna do anything, I'm just gonna make constructs. Oh no, the steal. 1, 2, 3. So I could go and play my things out, could make a construct. So how many have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could definitely cast this. Honestly, just making constructs seems alright here. Like, that's not really a rush. You know what I mean? Like, my opponent is heavily pressured. They have a 1-1. They have 3 cards in hand. And I have a super stacked hand. And that I can make 2 more constructs and keep putting the pressure. And eventually I can just unload, you know? Unload. Oh, they're shocking. Wow. Interesting. What are they shocking for? Cryptic plus paddle push. The 6/6. Oh, the edged. We're gonna give them the edges, guys. It's gonna make more constructs, guys. It's never enough. And here I'm gonna get the Welding Jar, I believe. Also, I think I'm gonna get Soul Guide Lantern actually. And I'm gonna exile. Like the rest. The reason I'm getting this is because this is not, it smells like a Snapcaster Mage. To me. Let's attack, see what they do. Maybe they play Snapcaster too. We have an 8-8, you know what I mean? Maybe they have another charm. That should be okay. Alright. Yeah, once again, I really am not feeling pressure to do anything. I have a Soga Lantern. Memory Deluge. They don't have 7 mana. Maybe I could play the Sojourner's Companion here, but I'm pretty sure my opponent has counter magic, right? So, I mean, maybe next turn we just go to get crazy, but they have Damnation probably still, so I just want them to Damnation these. Just want them to Damnation these because this is lethal. Sure. 2 cards in your hand. You can also find a cranial plating. Probably I will play that. So we play these. I cast one of these. They know about it. See what they do. Counter tap. Counter tap would be rough, actually. But I'll attack them for 9 here. Alright, it's a long one. And my opponent could have Damnation. Could play these and the Edge Champion. I'm just gonna play my Thumb Monitor here. Maybe have counter magic as the last 2 cards in the hand. Maybe not, you know? They did not. Almost expected. They probably just have a wipe here, so there's no need for me to go crazy. Just gonna keep attacking them with these guys. I can definitely outgrind this guy. Like, I have way more cards than him. I have Edge Champion. I don't have more as the Sagas, but I have a Soga Lantern. So if they play a 7th land, I'm gonna Soga Lantern on their end step, force them to Memory Deluge or pass. That's a clear tap line. So. I'm gonna Share Creep is that was a mistake. Share Creep here. Alright, so Share Creep on the Sojourner's Companion, obviously. So basically, next turn and next turn, I'm gonna Soga Lantern them. If they wanted the Lush, they can't anymore. Yeah, I checked with last time. I know I didn't do it. Doesn't really matter, most likely. Probably just gonna put like Giganta in hand here. Before Phyrexis corruption, many of Mirrodin's creatures were more curious than cruel. Yikes, man. Satch, as they say. Alright, they take 7, go to 8. And again, I'm just gonna keep drawing cards, basically, getting my Giganta in hand and passing the turn here. Even Blood Fountain is a good draw because when they kill this, I can just get them back. Wow, nothing at all in their turn. So yeah, end of turn, Soga Lantern them. See what they want to do. Spreading Seas my thing. Sure. And then I'm not gonna Soga Lantern. And it's still an artifact, and it still does for blue. So it really, really doesn't change much. Dude, I have only artifact lands. It's funny. You just can see it. They're off it, guys. They're like, fuck, this is too much. Yeah, I mean, there really was like, I mean, you see how this game would play out, you know, we just kept playing our threats one at a time. My opponent just kept trading, and what is this, you know, like, we spent, basically, with one side we had 2 constructs, and they had to use 2 Unmage's Charms to steal the constructs. And they make us, and they are 1/1. We have the Soga Lantern to control their graveyard. We can basically, the moment they wrath us, we can rebuild immediately. You know, we can play 3 creatures the next turn, and we even have a Giganta to back it up, right? So it really is like, it looked really rough for opponent here, and therefore they conceded. All right, 4-1. Only losing to Tron. Now the more thing about it was probably nothing we could do because since they took with the Ulamog, they took the Pithy Needle. They probably that turn they had Calibrated, they had Oblivion Stone, they had the Sanctum of Ugin. and they probably even have the extra land, right? So if we bounce, then they go Oblivion Stone, blow you up. So we lose everything, and we probably lose on the spot because the next turn they can't liberate us. The turn after they Ulamog us anyway. If we do the opposite, what we did is we played around the Pithing Needle and we put them at 2 life, and we just hope that my opponent didn't have exactly what they had, which was can't liberate into something moving. So I think overall, like the more now, I mean, it came to my mind that it actually was probably not the worst thing I've ever done. What about the list though? Do we like it? I think the list was fantastic. It came up that I had color mana thanks to my Spire of Industry, but it's definitely it's close. I would say it's close. So this is basically Doomcake's list. I mean, I didn't invent this. And obviously, he didn't invent Affinity, but okay. So things that I loved was I think the mana. I think I made the mana just a slightly better, and just a slightly better is just maybe good enough. You know, like we're playing white spells, we're playing blue spells, we're playing black spells, we're even playing a red spell. So having a land that can type for like find 4 lands, that can tap for all colors. So basically 8 lands that can tap for all colors. With the sorry, this is an island. 8 lands, and then reaches an island that can tap for blue. I just felt that the deck was more consistent. Like the first time I played it, I was completely. I also played against a lot of artifact hate decks, so yeah, there's that. So I really feel the Spire of Industry is an option. I'm not sure if it's really the. I mean, I think it's very hard to know, but this way you have 4, you have 6 blacks, you have 10 black sources in your deck, which is slightly more. And then you can also Saga as a half a black source. You have 12, so you're almost there to cast it on curve. I mean, maybe not on curve, but Blood Fountain was extremely impressive. I'm sure, guys, everybody's going to be asking, is Blood Fountain good enough? I think it's great. So you saw how the game worked. Like, I've used all 3 modes. It's a modular card, and I think that's been the theme lately with my channel, that people tell me not to play cards that are good, even though they, cards that are not obviously good. But this card just does a lot, right? So first thing it does is makes 2 artifacts, right? And no matter the point in the game, when you're playing 4 Canal Platings, 4 Sagas, 2 Nettle Cysts, having more artifacts will be good, Then, especially it's incredibly good on turn 1. Turn 1 you play this, and you basically have now 3 mana or 3 affinity payoff on turn 2. Right? So you go, that's the Citadel, Springleaf Drum, Ornithopter, Blood Fountain. You can basically play Thumb Monitors on turn 2, which is pretty insane. So this allows for these insane starts, while also having a thought utility later in the game. Then the next ability of making a blood token comes up a lot because later in the game, it's so easy to find 1 mana to cycle. So this card is like, so far you've spent 1 black mana to have 2 artifacts. Then you spend another mana to cycle. Not bad, not a bad deal at all. Cycle a card, and then the final mode, the mode of sacrificing the Blood Fountain to get back 2 artifacts. It came up in like 2 of the matches where we just went and return like 2 Thumb Monitors and a Monitor and a Sojourner's Companion, and you're like, whoop! All of a sudden you saw ahead, like this piece of ramp also is a late game powerhouse, which is hard to beat, you know what I mean? I really don't know what else would you play. Would you play Signal Pest instead of this? Is this really the card you want, or Ball Scourge instead of Blood Fountain? I mean, I really feel this card is here to stay. I think this is the way to build Affinity. I mean, I'm not an Affinity expert, but I really feel this explosiveness compared with the late game value really pairs well. And the fact that you have more artifacts, the cycling, it just does it all. I think this card is just fantastic, and is a card that should be played in this kind of decks. The one-offs were good. I definitely, definitely sometimes you, of course, can miss a Pithing Needle in the main deck. Sometimes, because the good thing with Pithing Needle in the main deck is if your opponent doesn't have an answer for it, basically, normally people will not have an answer for it, and then you kind of win the game. Like, for example, against Jack Moss. But I can see the reasoning of not wanting to play in the game, like in the main deck, because you just lose some games. I like the 4 platings, 3 Nettle Cysts. I really like Nettle Cysts. I think the card is insane, but I really like that it gives +1/+1. That's really irrelevant against the red decks, but it's a bit more clunky. 3 mana. We're the 18 land deck with the 4 Springleaf Drums, so we're the 22 mana source deck. 3 mana, sometimes it doesn't come up all the time, you know what I mean? And even though we draw a lot of cards, sometimes tapping out for the 3-drop that doesn't really, let's say, doesn't put you ahead in any way, whereas, tapping out for the, and it, all these cards really are not made to, these cards cost 1 and 0, that's the plan. So this is like the most clunky, like the biggest. This is the highest mana cost which you're gonna be playing in this deck. So sometimes it can be a bit awkward if you, let's say, oh man, I'm just gonna cut 2 Carrion Pins and play 4 Nettles because this is better. Maybe. Also, the instant speed equip, because we're going a bit deeper on the black than other versions, right? Because we have 10 black sources, once again. It comes up a lot that we are able to attach as an instant speed and win games. So I really recommend that. Sideboard, didn't really get to draw or use a Constance Versa, but card is just, I think, cool. And I prefer to test it just because it's, I like it. Metal Rebukes, maybe 4 is a bit too many. I'm not sure exactly what I would play in this slot. I thought about Graphic Cage for the Yakmos matchup because Graphic Cage. I thought about the second Welding Jar. Using some of the heavy removal decks, Welding Jar could be good. That could be the options. Maybe this Metal Rebuke is one of the cards I could see myself changing. Didn't really play against Hammer, so I cannot really tell you Heartless Recall is good, but I'm pretty sure it's good. I'm pretty sure it's good, guys. At Champion, it's freaking great, like having one off, you get to draw, basically, on average, you get to cast 2 or 3 of these cards a game, so you basically see around 1/3 of your deck almost every game, right? So it's kind of good to have one off that can just basically win some games by itself, right? You just play it, and opponent has like, oh, I can remove that. You keep a Shadow Spear into it, you keep a Cranial Plating, and you just go to town. Dispatch, fantastic. Bear Path to Exile, and the Pithynil Soga Lantern also very good. This could be a relic, but the truth is that one of the things I was thinking before this was, man, I really think this Soga Lantern should be a relic because you get to draw the card, blah blah. But dude, even though we're not an artifact, a graveyard deck, having like later in the game, having the option to return your Thaumaturge and Surgeon's Companions that you maybe even cycle to your hand, it's hard to beat, It really is hard to beat. So I really would say this, even though we have this little edge that you get from the relic by popping it and drawing the card, is not compensated by the fact that, you actually prevent yourself from going crazy. Anyway, guys, that was the video. Let me know if you enjoyed this content. This was YouTube exclusive. I don't know if I was able to explain things better or not, or this just looks just like the streams. Let me know what you prefer, and I'll see you here for more. Bye.